Hi guys, Derek here. Just doing another video for you guys, just to catch up and see what's going on. Okay, so I've reached 200 subs. Thank you very much for everything. I am also climbing as well, so I think I'm up to 208 as we speak. I've also got 2 Patreons, which I'm very grateful for. And moving on. So what we've got here is a Kossel Mini Delta. This has been loaned to me by my local shop here in Aylesbury. It was already pre-built and I've got it for 3 weeks. I've done already a couple of changes to it. I have changed the nozzle and I've also changed the build surface. At the moment I've only had it for a few days, so these are just what I've realised so far. The cons, the auto bed level. When it works, it's a dream. It works fine. Magic. Never had a auto bed level on any of these, so you'd have to, you know, I've never tried it before, so this works a dream. When it does. When it don't, it will just crash into the build surface and just keep on digging. It won't stop. Now, unsure why that is. Possibly due to the fact that it could be the IR sensor. So it's got an infrared sensor that determines the distance from the nozzle to the bed. And I've got a feeling it's something to do with that. So I've never come across an IR sensor. Obviously I know about the BL Touch and the other ones, but nothing to do with an IR sensor. Been having issues, obviously before changing the nozzle. I was having clogs on the extruder. Now this extruder is something I haven't seen before either. It's some sort of 3D printed design I've never come across. I would like to do a change to that, so obviously I can get something a bit more familiar with it. The filament that I got with it was like it was near the end of the roll. There was hardly anything left, and it could have been that causing a lot of clogging and stuff. So I've got some of the newer stuff on there, and it's been printing okay. No issues so far. The things I really like about it is obviously the auto bed level when it works, and the foot space. This has a diameter build space of 170 by 240. Hoping that I can change it and modify it to make it bigger. And yeah, so that is it at the moment. I've had a couple of good prints out of it. I've had a Hulk out of it so far. This was done 0.2 layer height. It's nothing really to show off at the moment. I'm still dialing in the settings, so that's what it is. So it's good. I haven't dialed in the settings correctly, but as soon as I do, then obviously I'll be able to show you some clips a bit closer up. It uses a Duet, not a Duet Wi-Fi board, but a Duet board in there. And it uses obviously their on-screen web interface, which I found at first pretty tricky to use, but got fairly familiar with it, so I could actually use it quite well. A couple of other things that I got recently is got some more filament from 3D Prints Limited. I've got some glow in the dark green, which I printed a little tiny ghost Reaper, and just a transformer keychain at the moment. I have tested it. It does glow quite nicely in the dark. It's going to get a lot better obviously when it gets a lot darker as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. The gold filament that I had from 3D Prints, I finally got a very good print off. This was the Thanos bust, which I printed off on my Hypercube, which is in the corner. This was 0.2 layer height. Now I will show you a close-up of this. I will either do it now
when you want to get off the darkest ground.
Or I'm going to be putting it somewhere in the corner so you can see it, but I think you need to see this closer up. Anyway, that's that. One of the best prints I've done to date so far. 3D prints have also given me some more filament. I've got crystal red, which obviously you've seen the crystal aqua green blue stuff, and a skin colour which seems a little bit strange. Never really knew that they'd done a skin colour, but if you can see that it is a skin colour. I'm not too sure if you can see that, but it is on their website. You can go and have a quick look. And the crystal red is more of a like a gold, like a red heart colour. Really nice. So that's a crystal red as well. So I'll be testing that out a little bit later on, sometime this week possibly. The other thing that they've given me is a Mech 3D lubricant oil. It's specially made for 3D printers. It's mostly for bearings and the rods that they do as well, so I will be playing around with that. Other than that, so at the moment I've broken 200 subs. Thank you very much for that. That's very much appreciated, and that's climbing as we speak. I've got 2 Patreons at the moment. All the links will be down in below in the videos. If you want to help me support the channel, you're very welcome to. Or you can even just do a one-off donation of buy me a coffee, which all the links will be below. I also do quite a bit of live streaming, and my previous video was a very long live stream about this printer. The pros and cons were in that video as well, so have a look at that if you really want. It's about 7 hours long. I don't think you want to be watching that, not all the way through. Anyway, I'll leave you guys at that. Like, comment, subscribe, and once again, be yourselves. Alright, see you later. Bye.